Take a look now at air travel as it starts to return to normal with relaxed social distancing rules despite the continuing spread of COVID-19 across the country. Gio Benitez is at LaGuardia Airport. And Gio, the big question right now, is it safe to fly?
That's right, George. So this morning, we hope to give you some answers, especially because even though air travel is still down dramatically, this week, we could see a bump. This morning, as more passengers are heading to the skies, Atlanta's airport predicting twice as many passengers to fly this Thursday at the beginning of the 4th of July weekend than it has seen over the past few weeks. This as ABC News learns that all major U.S. airlines will now require passengers to answer a series of health questions when they check into flights, asking, among other things, if you've had a temperature, coughing, shortness of breath, or had contact with someone who had COVID symptoms in the past 2 weeks. And now, two of America's biggest airlines are loosening social distancing restrictions. American and United telling ABC News that all seats, including middle ones, are up for sale, something United has already been doing. American will open up those seats Wednesday. Delta maintaining their middle seats are still off limits, at least until the end of September. The airline sharing this video of how it's disinfecting those planes before every flight. And what about the air?
The air on our aircraft is very clean. It is hospital surgical room level clean.
Surgical room
level clean.
But there's a caveat. Those seated directly around someone infected could still be at risk, which is why masks are so important. All major carriers require them. So, is it safe to fly?
It's a risk like anything. I think there's a couple things you have to ask yourself before you fly. One, is it necessary? Do you really need to take that trip? Two, do you have any personal risk factors which put you at greater risk for COVID-19?
And we should tell you, TSA is now allowing you to bring larger bottles of hand sanitizer through security, up to 12 ounces. It'll take a little longer to get checked, but you will get through. Michael?
All right, thank you so much, Gio. Dr. Jennifer Aston joins us now. And Doc, we trust your assessment. So from your assessment, how safe do you think it is to fly during this pandemic?
Oh boy, Michael, you have to give me the hard questions right out of the gate on Monday morning. Listen, there's no such thing as zero risk. That was the case even before the COVID pandemic. Flying is safer than people think because of all the reasons Gio mentioned, but it comes down to weighing risk versus benefit, and that's an individual decision.
And if you do choose to fly, what are the best ways to limit your potential exposure to coronavirus?
There are some basic tips, Michael. So if you take a look at this list, firstly, wash your hands and don't touch your face. The other thing that's good is, as Gio said, if you try to get a window seat, some data suggests that that's a little less exposure. Wipe down those hard surfaces, anything that you might have to touch during that flight. And lastly, try to stay in your seat during the flight so you have less exposure to the rest of the people on the plane. And the masks may not just be for everyone else's protection, it may help to protect you too.
It may help you as well, Doc. Thank you so much for your advice as always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.